Hi, I'm Brigit, founder of Biddy Tarot, the place to be if you're an aspiring tarot reader and you want to transform your life and others through the tarot. And this is a special Ask Brigit video series where you can ask anything about the tarot. Today's question comes from Teresa. Teresa loves reading for herself, reading the tarot for herself, but she finds it really hard to stay objective. She lays out the cards and she knows what she really wants to hear from the cards, but sometimes she starts to interpret them in a way that's different to what the cards are trying to say to her. So her question is, how do you know if you're interpreting the cards correctly when you're reading it for yourself and that you're not trying to put your own spin on what the cards are trying to tell you? So great question, Teresa. And this is something that a lot of people really struggle with when they're trying to read the tarot for themselves. How do you stay objective? How do you stop, trying to tell yourself what you really want to hear when maybe the cards are saying something different? So here are my top tips for helping you read the tarot for yourself objectively. So tip number 1, treat yourself like a client. Doing a tarot reading is just like doing one for a client, except that this time the client is you. What I'd love for you to do is set it up as if you are reading for the client. So set aside, half an hour of your time. Make the room beautiful, burn your favorite oils, put on some nice music, meditate before you start reading the cards. Then when you do start to lay out the cards, make sure you've chosen your spread and keep it simple. And lay out the cards and spend a good amount of time looking at those cards and interpreting the meanings. Think about as if you were describing those cards to someone else. How would you ordinarily describe them? And at the same time, I really recommend that you record the reading. So you might record just the audio or even take a video of the reading. Or if you prefer, just write down what you get in the cards and what your interpretations of those cards are. I think what often happens is when we read for ourselves, we just tend to throw out a few cards, quickly interpret them, and then rush off to the next thing. And that's what sort of leads us to just reading into those cards what we want, instead of taking more time to fully unpack the cards and understand what the true messages are in those cards. Tip number 2, limit yourself to one tarot reading only. When we start to read on the same topic over and over every day, or even if it's just like once a week, when will I find love? When will I get my promotion? Whatever it might be, we start to confuse ourselves because we're getting so many different messages and it's very hard to stay objective about what the cards are really trying to tell you. So make a commitment to yourself right now that you'll only read once on your chosen topic until something significant has changed or until at least a month has passed. Tip number 3, get a second opinion. So if you've got a friend who can read tarot, fantastic. Share your reading with your friend. If not, go to tarotforum.net or a Facebook group, and there are plenty of places there where you can share readings along with your interpretations and get some feedback from other tarot readers. Even if you do want to share your reading with a friend who doesn't know how to read tarot, sometimes it can help to say, here's what I saw in my reading. Knowing what you know of me, do you think I'm on the right track here? Is there anything that maybe I'm not seeing because I'm too in the situation? So definitely go and get a second opinion. Tip number 4, don't shop around. These days it's so easy to jump online and find tarot card meanings galore. But the problem is then you start to find, you're searching, where's the meaning that I really want to hear, as opposed to the meaning that you are perhaps more sensing from here. So again, make a commitment to yourself that you'll stick with either what you know of the cards or just choose one favourite site and stick with those meanings. I hope this helps, Teresa. So over to you. What do you do that helps to keep your tarot readings objective? I'd love for you to leave your comments below. If you loved this video, you'll get even more tarot goodness over at biddytarot.com. You can also sign up for email updates for weekly tarot cards and tips. And if you really love this video, click like and subscribe to my YouTube channel where you can get access to even more tarot videos. Remember, you can transform your life and others with tarot, so keep your tarot passion alive. Thanks so much for watching, and I'll see you next time.